Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Can you believe it? We've got a complete Isaac. It's still so pretty to look at. Let's go ahead, start working on Magdalene. What are we doing with Magdalene? Looks like we're getting the negative, and we're gonna go fight Satan himself. Let's go. Nothing really exciting in here. Let's see if maybe we can't get a black skull from those. Nope, just a bonehead. I don't even know if that's the actual like name of that particular villain. Well, I didn't do hardly any work here, and at the same time, I don't feel bad about it because you know what? Sometimes doing that work, it's not worth it. I was gonna say I was trying to deflect that bomb like via my tears, but I was trying to do it without actually like putting in the work to do so. It's an interesting item. It's an interesting item that I don't know how to use. So you know what we're gonna do? Not that. Ooh. Look at that. That was a clutch play. That play actually makes me think that we're gonna do maybe okay on this front, because that's kind of dodge that you don't normally come to expect when you're watching Jocelyn play. Because let's face it, I don't know what I'm doing. You may be saying, but Jocelyn, don't you have 600 hours into this game? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have 666 hours into this game, and I'm actually going to ruin that today by recording this episode. But you know what? It'll be worth it, because this is going to be a great episode. Even if, after all these years, I still have no clue really what to do with a wide variety of these bosses. It's not just like one or two bosses that I'm like, but how do you play? How, like, what's the strategy? It's more just a, why am I so bad? Why won't I learn the strategy to defeat each and every one of these bosses? It's not difficult. Especially not after, well, that's a great get. Especially not after, however, many games of Isaac I must have played over the course of 666 hours. Now, I would be very interested to see what my win rate is, because I have a feeling it's not high, like 0.3, like 33%. Now here's the thing, should have died there. I didn't. And by died, I mean just take a little bit of damage. Like, I'm not talking about complete death, just a little bit, just enough to kind of like make me upset for taking damage, even though it was a tough situation I was put in. Listen, I was gonna like lure him over to that tinted rock. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We'll just see if we can't get a tinted rock naturally, and we'll do the bare minimum that it takes to get through these rooms, and if we can get a bomb to blow that up, that's great. And if not, well, we're not going to worry about it, because you know what? There's nothing else that we can really do. If you don't get a bomb, you don't get a bomb. Sometimes when you do get a bomb, you're like, I wish I had something else besides a bomb. For instance, I'm over the moon that we got small rock already. So really, anything that a tinted rock has to offer me, it's not going to be terrible, but it's just not going to be as welcomed as it once was. Because like an early damage upgrade, especially as our lovely lady friend here, it's gorgeous. Yep, I deserve that. I should have just like dodged out of the way, and instead I was like, no, I'm gonna tank that hit like the tank I am. What's in here? Oh, I was gonna say maybe it's gonna be a rock. We got a lockup though. I've been getting a lot of lockups lately. I don't know if I deserve those lockups, but I mean it is what it is, Let's get this guy. This guy's a little dangerous looking to me. Okay, that's one less dangerous guy who's farting all over the place. The air is just a little bit cleaner in this room because of it. There's the bomb that I asked for all those rooms ago. Now you're like, Jocelyn, why don't you just go? There's no real threat. There's no boss on the first two floors that could really cause you any kind of immense Turmoil, why are you looking for the item room? Why are we doing everything else? Because I can? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Because I can. Okay. Now, here is what... I'm not going to say I'm worried about it, but it's something just to keep into the back of your head. I'm pretty slow. So if you can get like a speed upgrade, I wouldn't say no to it. I've been slower before, and let me tell you, it's super irksome being slower than this. But it's not the end of the world. What do we got here? We got Empress, which is an okay card, and we got the Stars. I personally like the Stars card more. I think that it teleports you to the secret room. Don't quote me on that. I may be just straight up lying to you, because again, I've only played 666 hours of this game, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. So I don't want anyone to believe that I'm an expert, because clearly I'm not. That was a great toss with like the swirl thrown in there. Like, that was a very defensive play by our boss here. I also love the spiders coming out. I don't remember this variant whatsoever. Are we going to take either one of those? You know what? I think this time the answer is no. Do we want a little bag of pills? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this is something different. I thought this was... Oh, Tears Down is bad. Don't know what that does. Health up's great, though. We'll do another one of those. Tears up... Tears Down has not affected us as much as I thought it was going to. But it is still something to be cautious about. But between this and the slow effect, we should be okay. Because hopefully the slow effect, which thanks to our luck, is triggering just a little bit more than we might expect, should offset any of the worst effects. Ooh, when I get a chance. You know what? Let's go ahead and pop this now. Okay, it just took us back here. Well, that's disappointing. It literally took us one room away from where we were, and it was to a room that we've already been to. But, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, you know? Oof. Oh, I thought we were going to get that mushroom explosion. Little Brimstone? Little Brimstone, I like you. Not everyone's gonna make that choice, but for you, I'll always make that choice. I mean, there are definitely other items that we could pick up, and other items that may even be a heck of a lot better. But, they're nothing that I have. And being able to just, like, beam an entire room with Little Brimstone, well, pretty much just staying out of the way of any and all danger is just, it's so nice. And I don't even need the hearts. That's the thing. That's what I really like about this run right now, is just how good it's going without me taking damage yet. Now, I'm sure that's going to change as soon as we go to, like, the womb or something even just a little bit harder. Because, like, that's maybe the second bit of silly damage that I've taken. Maybe. We've taken a remarkable, like, lack of silly damage. Doesn't mean we won't again in the future. Am I going to go back there? Yes, I will. Am I going to go back there right away? I probably should, because everything else is just going to lead me farther and farther away, and I am so slow. No, sorry about that. Scratch my eyes. Oh, and then we also have the curse to contend with, and I hit my mic, so you guys probably got that nice little ring-a-ling-a-ling in your ears, and I do apologize for that. Alright, let's go ahead, hopefully go in here just fine, and we did, and let's blow these up. What did we get? Ooh, we got the head of the keeper. That's very good. Right? Is that what that is? Yeah, head of the keeper. Tier pennies. Now, I think that'll give us more coins as well. And we already got one luck up, and I feel like luck begets luck. So I feel like we might have a pretty good luck kind of stat by the end of this run, assuming that luck stays on our side. I can't, you know, in good faith promise that it'll stay on our side, but we've had worse things happen before, haven't we? I'm back to the beginning. You know, this is not a curse that is particularly vile. It is just a particularly annoying one, and that's kind of a hard thing to say. Do we do the book, or do we do this? Or you know what? Let's not do either. Let's go ahead. We're gonna just throw this behind here. I don't think I mean, maybe we have, but I do not believe that we have ever, on this file, gotten up to 999 coins. And if we have, well, we're gonna find out the hard way. Oh, good. We skipped a room there. I know it was just a walk-in room, but it's still nice regardless. Okay, so this is the dangerous one. That wasn't too bad. We got one of those. Don't necessarily like that, mostly because again, it's a trinket that I don't know what it does. And if there was a reward for the game with most items that I don't know what they do, but I'm not going to pick them up, just to be on the safe side, this game would be the winner. Now we could get Latchkey. Again, Latchkey is not bad. We're gonna crack that open. A couple bombs. It paid for itself, and that's what you'll love to see. Now this is gonna be a fairly simple one, I think. Oh gosh, maybe if I still dodged out of the way properly. Why can't I dodge out of these guys' way? Oh, okay. Good job. Good job. Normally this boss is not that difficult. I'm so glad that I killed him when I did. Yes, we got that speed upgrade like I asked for. Oh, this is very interesting. Which of these are we going to go with? I guess thinking prayer card, because I'm kind of thinking prayer card. Though what about rosary? Let's go. You know what? Let's go with prayer card. Just because it will help us. And I'm not going to cast it yet, because instead we're going to blow up this guy just to get the key. Because we're going to do our best to do everything that the game has to offer here. We might not achieve it, but it's not going to be for a lack of trying. Oof. We're getting really lucky with these dodges. Like, I don't deserve these dodges that I'm managing to sneak out of this. It's mostly just years and years of playing this game. More than anything. Like, literally my hands just go. They're like, hey, no, when there's an angel, you need to be at like a 1/8 angle just to be on the safe side. And it works. I don't have to do anything. Little Brim is the MVP of this team right now. I can tell you that much. Little Brim, you'll love to see it. Let's pop the prayer card, and that's gonna be a whole extra heart on the next floor. And going forward, we have just fabulous chances at. Oh, it's another lost maze thing here. But I'm liking it, you know? Oh yeah, that gives you full HP. I remember that now. I was like, what's going on here? And then I remembered. Oh, what did we get? The moon. You know what? We probably will pop that one. As soon as we do this. Got me a little bit of everything. I'll take it. You know what? Nothing here is worth it. So we're just not even going to worry about it. Ooh. Oh, that was a great run-in with some damage I shouldn't have taken. But again, it's not. You don't get the authentic Jocelyn experience if I'm not taking at least some damage that could easily have been avoided with just a little bit of forethought. Okay. Is there another one of you guys? I thought I heard somebody down here yell. Well, there is somebody else down here. Look at that. Is there another one you got? Oh, there's just a little poop. Just a little tiny poop. Oh, and then a chest. Ooh, with bombs and coins. It must be my birthday. Now, what do we want next? It's a great question. I'm glad that you asked it. I think the next items that we're gonna want, I think it's gonna go back to damage. I think we could. I mean, damage is just fine right now. But what if we could have the damage be more than fine? That would be fantastic. Now, is this? Listen, I have enough bombs. I'm gonna blow up everything but that end one, just on the hopes that we get magic mush. The end one is not gonna have magic mush. I can guarantee you that. Thank you for having a little stopper there. Now, I will probably take damage trying to get this pill. And we just got Verp, which I believe Verp gives us question mark, which may be the cause to all of my problems so far. You didn't die there. Oh gosh. Okay. That was damage that I was gonna have to take no matter what. You know, like there was so much going on here that if I hadn't taken that damage, that things were gonna be not fantastic. I think is the correct way of saying it. I would have owed a higher power just a little bit of my life later on, you know? Just like I owed these rocks. If these rocks weren't there, I totally would have walked over those spikes multiple times. I love it when they're slowed. Like, when you slow fast enemies, like, there's nothing more powerful than that. Yeah, why wouldn't we take this? Especially with... or is that on the last floor? That might have been on the last floor. One second. They're giving me heart attacks. And they're giving me heart attacks unduly, if you ask me. Like, there's no reason to be causing me this kind of pain, this kind of turmoil. I'm just trying to get by, you know? Didn't kill too much of anything there, but we also, you know what else we didn't do? We also didn't take too much damage from anything either. That was just a big boy. Yeah, can we, like, if I could have just, like, moved? Should we blow up a bomb? I'll blow up a bomb for this. You never know what could be in here. Look at that. See, I told you. It was enough to pay for it. Like, a bomb. Nothing really fantastic here. Let's re-roll once. I mean, are any of those fantastic? Let's keep going. Ah, now that is fantastic. I will just right off the bat. And that, my friends, is what you do. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's go around for another trip here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that for reasons that I think might already be apparent. Because I can just gain my HP back. So, like, if there's anything, my lovely little meat friend is just going to destroy people. Okay, there. He's not gonna go yet, but he's thinking about it. There he goes. And then what about this boy? That was quick. That was easy. And the dark one, like, not gonna do super hot against me. Or maybe hot against me, but not hot against me and Meat Boy and Meat Boy Jr. Return of Meat Boy. Ooh, we got some dodge. Now he went down incredibly well. We got 2 speed ups, so that officially means I do not need to get any more speed ups. I am going to, just cause I'm not gonna make boss rush. So, like, first off, get that idea out of your head. But I was gonna see if maybe there's enough coins that I could collect to get the battery charge. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. Not the battery charge. That thing. But instead we'll get the battery charge. And we'll do that. I figured 5 coins for a full heart just to go down to the next floor with. You would be silly not to take that offer. Now we do have another curse, because of course we do. Let's just hide behind here. And then, is it the last one? Oh my gosh. Oh, we got unlimited bombs for the rest of this, so we're gonna use those unlimited bombs for the rest. Oh, what did I hit? Or what hit me, I guess. You know what? These guys can launch themselves. Wouldn't be surprised if it was just one of them. Let's not get too worried. Like I said, we got plenty of life. Wheel of Fortune, Ancient Recall. This is the second item that we have unlocked, so that's pretty nice. Let's blow this up. We got some coins. We'll take them. Bombs. Curse. No, Bob's Rotten Head. It's honestly, it's maybe the worst case scenario for an item. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I was debating it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and you know what? Because I got the bombs, we're not even gonna worry about. So Pretty Fly's great. Verp is great. What's this one? Do we know? We don't. So you know what? I'm just gonna do a bunch of Verps. Pretty Fly, Verp, Pretty Fly. We got a lot of Pretty Flies, and I'm Drowsy, which is going to be not ideal, but at the same time, it's not going to be the end of the world. Just some rooms are going to be a little harder than other rooms, but I think that by hook or by crook, we're better off than where we started. And the nice thing about this floor is that, yeah, it's a little dark. It's definitely going through like its own personal like goth phase in high school, but we're not going to get lost through it, you know? Oh yeah, we're doing all of this. Guppy's head is potentially going to be a keeper. I don't think I'm going to keep it, though I'm getting enough of these hearts that maybe I will. Now let's just blow those up. Oh, did I get it? I'm not sure. I did not get it. Okay, so let's just... Little bag of pills I'm not going to take because I don't know how I want to do this. And then I think I'm going to take Guppy's head down with me. But I'm going to do my best to get a couple of hearts out of this, because I think that we'll be able to. I don't think it's going to be that hard of a thing to do. I know I'm kind of going about this in a cheaty fashion there, but especially if we get another angel item, like I think we're going to be sitting pretty. And like there's another heart, we'll be able to get one more heart, so I'm not so worried about that. I like that effect. I didn't realize that there was an effect that just, oops, gave enemies the ability to, I don't need this pill. This is a dangerous pill in my hands. That gave them the, like the attractor effect, essentially. I like it. It's a good effect to have. Bunch of spirit hearts. I'm also loving the spirit hearts. Like, I feel like we're having a really good, solid run so far. And I'm waiting for like the floor that will just end that for us, and I do think that our damage is just a little behind where it could be, but at the same time I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, because Little Brimstone does tend to let us, let's say, kind of ignore some of the worst effects that we have. And we got lots of money here, so let's go explore our shop. I'm gonna grab that because I don't have a key and I might need it. We are gonna blow this up. I don't need the blood penny. I don't think it's gonna do as much good as people think it's gonna do for me. Now, which people are these? I don't know. It's just a straw hat, really, that I'm building up. Okay, so we're gonna get pretty well here. Now this is only the first floor, is that correct? It is, it's only the depths 1. So let's go ahead and just, again, destroy these people. I love Little Meat Boy. Little Meat Boy knows what's up. Little Meat Boy sees a problem And he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? Just throw myself at it. And I'm like, that's good, little me boy. And then, how about this? I gotta get closer. There you go. No deal with the devil, but that's another heart. And I don't know if I'll be able to get 2 more level ups, but I'm willing to give it the old college try. You know what? I am gonna check on just real quick. I do not. I wasn't sure if there was a recharge in that room or not. I think it's here that we haven't been. It looks like it. Oh gosh, yeah. These guys are fast. I gotta remember that. Rule number 1: the guys with the weird mouths. It's so they can go faster. I don't know what the mouth has to do. Has to do with going faster, but it works wonders for them. Don't step in that. Don't step in that. Don't get that just yet. I want to see how many extra rooms we can get. Like, who's left? Turns out it's nobody. Where haven't we been? Have we been to our item room already? Oh, we have. It was Bob's Rotten Head. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab this. Let's just pop it now. So we're going down with 5 red hearts, 4.5 spirit hearts, Guppy's head, and a halfway decent chance at an angelic deal. I'm pretty excited about that. Like, I think we're gonna do well for at least the short-term run. I'm not sure if the womb is going to be particularly kind to us, but I don't think it's going to be all that bad to us either. If we end up getting more defensive items, I believe, with my heart of hearts, that we could take on some of the tougher bosses, but I don't know if we're going to get those defensive items. But we'll try. Like, it's like, why wouldn't we try, you know? Now, one thing I didn't do on the last floor that I really should have done, which, I mean, rookie mistake. Yeah, no, I sat down right in front of you there, and I was like, well, that's not good. We didn't try at all for any of the secret rooms, and we had unlimited bombs. So, like, that was a bad move by us. But I mean, you can't make good decisions all the time, and if you're me, you can hardly make good decisions half the time. That was a good decision, though. That decision I will accept as a good decision. I'm gonna try not to hit that. Thank you, my friends. There's so many hands. I don't want to get the black heart just yet because I would like to. Let's just go through here. Abaddon is great. Sorry, it's not Abaddon, it's the Mark. It's still great. And now I can get this. Let's go in here. What have we got? We got 2 books. The Book of Belial and the Book of Revelations. Let's go ahead. We'll pop that. And that gets us along the path to our bookworm transformation, which, if you ask me, is one of the more powerful transformations. It's not the most powerful, but it does the job. I'm just losing all of my flies there, so that was not the wisest choice, just for me to post up in front of these guys and just say, hey, go for it. But it wasn't the silliest decision I've ever made. How many real ones are you? They're the last one. They like hiding, you know, and we can't let them hide. Why don't you, you should go meet your friends. There you go. Yeah, why not? What have we got to lose? I'll tell you what, absolutely nothing. Is this the last book? We got the bookworm. I would like to find our shop. Never mind, found our shop. With the shop, nothing. I mean, nothing's really gonna stop us. I was kind of just seeing what we could have, but Sack of Sacks is actually. I mean, there are definitely worse ways to go. I feel like this is a repeat of a room that we've already had on this floor. And I'm not upset by that. I'm just like, hey, why not show a little creativity in your level design? Come on, Mom. Isn't Mom making these levels, do you think? Or do you think it's really more of an Isaac thing? I will say that I don't really know. Where are we at? Oh, we're back at the beginning. Okay, well that's great. It's been so long since I've had this much HP that I was a little confused about why I was not able to pick up that spirit heart. And the fact of the matter is, it's because I don't need to, because I have max HP. That doesn't happen very often. So I ask that I please be forgiven for that oversight. I am gonna go pick it up now, though. Huzzah! Turns out that everything worked out according to plan after all. Alright, so what's the plan for Mom's fight here? Let her come down and then just wreck face. And it looks like it's just a regular boss fight. Nothing special there. Now I will say that Meat Boy, not really sure what he's doing. He can't get close enough to enemies to trigger anything. I thought I heard the foot stomp sound. There's the foot stop sound. Oh, almost. Okay, so we do need to go down. Remember that. Don't let anyone forget that. Deal with... Do we want to do either of these? Now, let's still hold out hope to get the key. I don't know if we'll achieve that or not, but I think it's worth it to try. Let's see, what's in here? You know what? This is also worth it. I know that there's going to be a bunch of bosses, but those bosses shouldn't pose too much of a threat. Again, our luck is on our side. I know that we only have one luck, but this one luck has done such good stuff for us. I am far more worried about these bomb flies than I was about anything that Chad had, or Chud, or whatever his name had to offer. So let's just, like, the fact that we're going through these bosses so quickly is nice indeed. That little damage that we got from the mark, I think, was the real key to my success. What have we got here? I don't think we got anything scary. Yeah, we just got these guys. These guys are not scary. They can be. I have been in situations where there's like 30 of them, and when there's 30 of them in a small room, like, it's okay to be a little afraid. But otherwise, no need to be afraid at all. Like, I'm not... Bracano? Yeah, we're just gonna pop Bracano. No reason not to. Okay, so this one's a cursed floor, as you can tell by the curse that we have. Now see, that's nice. He's gonna actively seek out and destroy my friends, and by friends I mean the most cursed and vile of all enemies. I almost like ran into a bloody poop, which would have upset me greatly in a different age. Yeah, remember that I have spider bite? It's been so long that since I've like actively like watched it slow down somebody that I had forgotten. Also, because of Sack of Sacks, we are set, maybe even for life. Now these guys I'm a little afraid about. Oh, these aren't the scary ones. They just, some of these guys shoot stuff at you, but not these. Also, I randomly get my meter recharged, and I don't know why. I'm gonna go for it. You never knew if it could be good or not. You think there's... Nope, I was gonna say, you think there's a hidden room up there? But now that I look at the layout, I think it'd be a small chance. Okay, what do we got here? Bunch of small guys. Small guys that can do great damage to us, so let's not like make fun of them. Oh, I don't know what hit me, but I have a feeling it was one of the guys that popped up. My situational awareness is really the worst thing. I've been playing chess, just on like chess.com, because I feel like everybody is, and I was like, I want to be like everybody. Let's do it. And the number of times that I lose my queen just because I'm like, oh yeah, there was a knight there, wasn't there, is ridiculous. like, I should not be in charge of a queen. Oh, now we get that. Sorry, sometimes I think that Meat Boy is not my friend, but is instead a foe. But yeah, and like, it's that. It's that situational awareness that just is kind of like, you know, if only I had paid a little bit more attention in high school, like, I could be at a different spot in life. But instead, I didn't. I took the easy game, played Magic the Gathering during our lunch breaks, and instead of taking all the extracurricular activities, I did absolutely nothing, and ain't no one to blame for all my misfortunes, except for myself. I don't know where that came from, but okay, I'll take it. There's a lot of these enemies. These are like the newest enemies to me in the Binding of Isaac, and I still don't like what they do. Like, they creep me out. I feel unsettled every time I'm around them. Are we gonna do this? Yeah, again, I got unlimited keys. Why wouldn't I? Folks, don't do that. That was not smart of me to get that close. Remember that there's going to be that. Okay, now this guy is not difficult, but he is a little annoying to fight properly. But at the same time, if we can get close to him when he pops up, I think we can let our friend here kind of do all of the damage. Or at least a good portion of it. Oh my gosh. He went for it. He saw his opportunity and he's like, I'm gonna kill that guy. And like, he wasn't quite there, but the effort was there. If he could just stick his tail out of the ground. Also, can I just say that my flies and my second Meat Boy are doing a bang up job. They are protecting me from so much damage over these runs here that I really cannot thank them enough. I really should have been dead about 4 times over because of them. Well, without them. But they've been here. Through thick and through thin. They're just like, yeah, I got you. To which I say, thank you. He's never going to just stick his tail up, is he? He's never going to give me that rent-free damage. Now, see, that's exactly why I did what I did. What do we got? Oh my gosh, we got the Holy Mantle. This run is ours. I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna do as much as we can. The exception being, I'm not gonna go down to Hush. Not today. But I think everything short of Hush, I'm there. We got Filigree Feather. That's one I don't know what it does. But like, we got just excellent stats. We've got excellent item generation. We got just everything's kind of, you know, coming up Millhouse right now. Oh, there's something in here. I was like, what's going on? This is an empty room. Interesting. Good for you. Thank you for the empty room, but nope. It is a boss that we have faced before, believe it or not. Let's just blow each of these up. You never know what could be in there. An eternal heart. That's good. I'm gonna take 1 damage on this floor. I can sense it. It's nothing to be ashamed of, really. Like I said, it's par for the course. And wouldn't you rather be par for the course than be exceptional? People remember the exceptional people. Me, I can fade into obscurity whenever and wherever I want to. You're not dead yet? I've literally only killed 1 of these. Maybe my damage is not as good as I've been bragging. There's my silly damage that I was talking about. There's my second luck upgrade that I said I was going to get like forever ago. Oof. Alright. That is exactly what I needed. Also, those just unlimited bombs. Don't mind if I do. Oops, ran into that guy. Okay, let's just not shoot randomly in every single direction. We know what we need to do here. So don't make it harder than it needs to. Also, I'm back up to full HP. When did that happen? Oh, it's because I have Holy Mantle. You fool. You were literally, and I do quite literally mean literally, impossible to destroy. I mean, that's not true. It's just harder to destroy me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not necessarily a great thing either. There's multiple hands. I think those are the only hands we have to worry about. If not, they delayed in such a fashion that they must belong to the smartest mom on the face of this planet. What have we got? Another one of those? Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, so one's down already, and then second one, not down already. Shame on me. Here I thought I was the hot stuff, and I was actually nothing. Not doing this. That's it's a full reroll. I am willing to do some very silly things, but right now we need to get ourselves a couple of wins underneath our belts before I even think about just utterly destroying this beautiful run that we built up. Get those. Yeah, why wouldn't we get those? Do we have unlimited bombs? We do. Let's just check the two cardinal directions. Nothing. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to take care of It Lives. Did I already take damage? I did. Go team. Don't Isaac me. We have done nothing wrong to you besides repay for all the unkindness that you have brought to me and mine. Meat Boy, you're doing God's work. You just chill there for as long as you can. And you just take that damage. I think you might even be soaking up some hits, which is very big of you. No deal with the devil, which is fine. You know, like, why would he give you a deal when you're coming down here anyways, you know? Now, what's the bad thing about this floor? No idea what my HP is. What's the good thing about this floor? It don't matter what my HP is. I'm gonna wreck it. You know? Okay, so we got that. I don't really want that. I mean, it's not bad. I don't really want it. These guys are what? Just tougher? Tougher, faster? One of them? Both? What do we got in here? We got unlimited bombs again. Would you look at that? I don't know who I paid homage to in order to get unlimited bombs, but I will take it. We got greed here. Oopsies. And we got a quarter. That's got to max out. That more than maxes out our damage. Not gonna, like, no amount of fighting is gonna be worth that there. I don't care, even if it's like just, you know, Duke of Flies, Duke of Flies, Duke of Flies. That's still not gonna be worth it. Though that would be a fun little room if it was all Duke of Flies. So there's an outside the ballpark, you know, kind of a chance that our next floor will give us the much coveted Guppy transformation. But again, we don't really need it. We're so strong without it. So would I take it? Of course I'll take it. Why wouldn't you take a Guppy transformation? And I mean, we're 1/3 of the way there. But I don't know if we'll necessarily get enough red chests in order to make it a thing. There's the other one. We might actually kill it. Oh, we did kill it. No, we didn't kill it. Never mind. But it didn't kill us, which is really half the battle. I mean, it normally would be half the battle. Ooh, the hairpin is in the basement. I don't know what you need to do to get that. Maybe just use enough item recharges. That could be. You guys think I'm headed in the right way? I'm kind of stuck in the middle in my thought, but I think this might be the right way. And I was thinking that even before I came into this particular room. Blackheart, we must need it. Oh, you know what? We might not need it. It might just be like, hey, you don't have enough black hearts. You have too many soul hearts. Here you go. Look at my friends. My friends just wanting to be friends with one another. Little meat boy, you're doing such good work. Like, I'm never going to be upset at you. And if I ever pretended that I am, just know that I'm lying, you know? The worst I'll get with you is a little bit like, what the heck? Why aren't you doing more to help me out right now? Oops. Look at those dodges. I'll take those dodges. Remember? Like, I remember the first time I played and fought Satan here. And I was like so like terrified. I was like, oh no, how are we ever gonna beat somebody who just randomly drops down their feet? Like, there's no way possible. It's not possible, not in a million years. And here I am. I took what, 2 hits? So nothing good there. Some more troll bombs. Silly damage. Another way of Guppy. Guess who's Guppy? I thought there was going to be an outside chance. It turns out that I was wrong. Hematemesis is a weird one. Not going to do that again. All right, so we're gonna fight whoever the last guy is. I can't remember his name now. And then we'll fight what, Mega Satan? Is that his name? I can't even remember anybody's name anymore. I mean, I never really could, but it's because I just skip over title cards. If I would just stop skipping over the title cards, I could tell you who all the bosses are without even thinking about it. But instead, I'm like, nope, I don't need to read that. When in reality, I really do need to read that. Okay, so that's 1 dead. We're killing things at an unprecedented rate now. I mean, unprecedented for this run. We have been... Oh gosh, is that my first hit? That was my first hit. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Now, what would I want to make this run grow? Oops, that's right. That's what those enemies do. Go from extraordinary to, like, magnificent. And I think just damage upgrades. I think that's the only thing I really care about now. We got Rotten Penny. We're getting all kinds of unlocks on this episode, which is fantastic. You can never get enough unlocks if you ask me. Unlocks are just, they're key to so many things in life. You could even say that they unlock a lot of potential. You may want to punch me if I say that, but it's still the truth. Killed that? Oh, with my fly. So it's like, how did it die so quickly? And then I'm like, duh. Alright, so there's greeds, and there's what, Mega Greed, Ultra Greed, Greedy Greed. I thought I took some damage there, but clearly I did not. It's my second quarter of the game, so that's fun. Let's get all of these. We're slowly building up a little fly army. We've cleared out this wing. Do I need to be shooting this entire time? No, but it wasn't him that I was shooting for. In retrospect, it was my dear friend, Little Brimstone, who honestly is a friend to all, even if it might appear that he's only a friend to some. Oh, I dodged down when I should have dodged up. Also, I lingered in that beam longer than I should have. I think my luck played out and made it so that I didn't take any damage. But, oh, that was a great hit. One's already dead, which is just wonderful. If we can keep that kind of positivity up. I will say right now, though, that my my 1 hit... Did I get out of there? Okay. My 1-hit invincibility is great. I'm glad that I have it. And if I could keep having it, I can also fly. I gotta remember that. Oh my goodness, we're getting plenty of good items. I was a little afraid that we weren't gonna get like any good items on this floor, and instead, I've gotten nothing but good items. So like, my internal fears for how this game was gonna go, they were wrong, and I'm glad that they were wrong. I also had a fleeting fear that I forgot to hit the record button at the beginning of this, and I just looked over, and we're recording. So like, praise be, I'm not taking soy milk right now. I can tell you that. There's a universe. This is something. It's nothing. Okay. There's a universe in which I would have taken soy milk, but it's not this universe. It's a universe where I am a much better Isaac player than I've, led anyone else to believe. But here, am I average? I might be an average Isaac player. If anyone says I'm above average, I don't think you guys have seen enough people play The Binding of Isaac. And I think you're being a little generous to me. Okay, I was caught between some rough spots there. We only got one of them down. There's still plenty of these guys left. Let's not forget about that, okay? Let's also focus fire on the one that's zig and zagging so that we can then focus fire on this. Scape goat. I couldn't remember. I was gonna say Skate Boy, but I'm like, why is it called Skate Boy? Scapegoat is doing some good work for us, I think. It was definitely worth what I think the 1 coin I used to buy it, and really it wasn't just in the chest. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Those enemies I feel like are a boss that you don't see just as a boss anymore. You see it really more often as this weird like mini boss type of a thing on these kind of a floor where they're almost regular enemies instead of a terrifying eldritch horror. Yeah, you can't compete against this. All right, let's go get Tanuki suit. Yeah, is that we just stand in place? All right, sounds good. So if we wanted to, we could just win this the old-fashioned way. We're not going to do that, I don't think, unless we get really low on health. But like, I'm not concerned at all about dying. Like, maybe I should be. But like, look how quickly that went down. Like, they're just going after my boy. Shouldn't have just stood there, but he's taking damage that entire time, And he continues to attack Scapegoat. So I'm like, a Scapegoat, you're doing exactly what you were put into this game to do. No, I don't want to do a victory lap, but thank you for the offer. We'll finish that up. I know what you're saying. You're like, why don't you want to do a victory lap? I'll tell you why. I don't have the time. It is currently 10:03 at night. My bedtime, 10 o'clock. So like, I'm breaking curfew by staying up and playing this game of wonder and merriment. I will say that we have been blessed on this 660 hourth run of The Binding of Isaac. And I think it's fitting that this far into the game, this many hours in, that we took the path that led us to Satan, and we said, no, Satan, we are better than you. You cannot corrupt us. Like, there's a certain power in that. I think that means we're set to go until at least 69-69. If not 420-69-69. Like, let's go. You think anyone's got those kind of hours in Isaac? You think that many hours have passed since Isaac came out? Because that, I'm not sure about. Time is weird. I don't know if you guys are fully cognizant of that fact, but time is one of the weirdest things that we have invented as humans. I personally am a fan of it, but it's still strange. Anyone who says otherwise is they're trying to sell you something. Oh, I just dodged right into that. Go team. What have we got going on? I feel like there's a lot of people right near death. Let's get rid of this. And then get rid of you. Like, I'm not worried about dying. And you guys shouldn't be worried about me dying. Though I will say, it is very annoying that he can just summon people like that. Like, I'm already fighting you, buddy. Why are you summoning other people? Now, I've already fought these angels. So, like, there's nothing that I need to worry about here. No, except for that. Again, though, technically, we got full hearts, you know? There we go. There's my friend, Little Meat Boy. It was a great dodge. It was an unintentional dodge. Can I say that? I don't want to give, like, credit where credit's due all the time, but, like, that was a great dodge. Are we just going to get right up in this dude's face while he breathes fire? Like this, like, amazing purple fire? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, we are. He's not doing anything. He's just like, oh man, you know what I really like? People crying on my face. And that's another win. That's 2 wins in a row, if you guys can believe it. We got Maggie's Faith has appeared in the basement, and Red Baby is in the basement. So I think that's almost everything that we need to do with her. The only other things that looks like we need to do, it doesn't look like we've done Boss Rush yet with her. And it doesn't look like we've taken on Hush. I think that's the last one. Is it Hush, or is it the other one that I can't remember? Regardless, we might do that next time, but I think we might actually move on to Cain, because Cain also needs to go down to Satan as well. So let's try that out. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you liked it, hit the like button. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys. All right, bye-bye.